What's going on, y'all? So listen.
Child, what's going on? We got 2 more episodes, y'all. We got to hang in there for 2 more episodes. 2 more episodes. Lord Jesus, 2 more episodes. Okay. Ooh, rude. All right. So let's get up into this. You know, we are Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, season. Why does keep on saying episode 20? Girl, this ain't episode 20. Is it really episode 20? I gotta go back and look. Anyway, girl, we get into the episodes. Let's see. They threw this little situation in there about Chance and Taylor. They really threw a little blurb in there about him and Taylor taking the kids. They at the store. They looking at baby stuff. And next thing you know, there was here go Chance. So you know your mama pregnant. I said, damn. I mean, did she want you to tell them that? She could have told them that. I would have rather her tell them that because those are her kids, but all right, you know, they were okay with it. They want a boy and, you know, things of that such. And then we get a little bit more background on Taylor. Now, see, Taylor made me feel bad for her slightly because of the condition that she has. She has a clotting condition that she did not know about until she was pregnant with her son. And she wound up losing her son because she formed a blood clot in the umbilical cord and basically choked to death, you know? And that's, you know, I say this every time we talk about I'm sorry, y'all. A message just came through on my phone. That's what it was. Don't worry about it. When we get to a certain story, as a person, I just kind of related to them because this shit just popped up. And it just threw me off for a second, but I'm back. But no, I felt so bad, like, because the shit that women go through, it makes me so mad after hearing her story, hearing her situation, hearing how she feels about, you know, this pregnancy, and to see when they were on their way to the ultrasound and to hear the things that Chance has been saying in the confessionals about, you know, trying to understand why she want to push things off or whatever, push the wedding off. And he was like, I mean, maybe it is my fault because, you know, I got myself in trouble and all this stuff. So all those years that went past and all that. But, you know, I don't want to waste no more time and I don't want to this and I don't want to that. Oh, the fuck, K. So you mean to tell me you can't wait a few months, maybe even a year until your wife or your wife to be have her baby? What woman really wants to be pregnant, bloated, feeling all type of uncomfortable, whatever, on their wedding day? And the way that you are, and I mean, I know it happens because people just be like, bitch, shit fucking happens and I'm still gonna get married the time that I want to get married. That's understandable. But it just goes to show if you can't understand and take into consideration what your soon-to-be wife is feeling right about now, it goes to show that you're not going to take into consideration and you're just going to try to control the situation even more once y'all get married. And then I'm just sitting here like, Taylor, please do not marry this man. Please wake the fuck up and do not marry this man. I understand that you got pregnant by him and, you know, at this point, hopefully the baby does come. And I don't wish nothing bad on that baby, especially after Taylor said, you know, she wish it was a boy, but then she kind of don't want it to be a boy because when she had her boy passed. And it's almost as if, what if I have a boy and it pass again? That type of trauma situation that's going on. And so I'm just like, oh my God. But to listen to him getting his feelings because she wants to push the wedding off and she don't want to do this and move on his time. Baby, why don't you get with somebody that's on the same fucking time as you? Because at this point, Chancellor, okay, sir, you are coming up and I hope you be watching and looking at social media or hearing what people be saying on the blogs, on the probably the Facebook groups, baby. I don't go on Facebook, so I wouldn't know. Twitter, because they be eating your ass up on Twitter. We eat your ass up on these reviews. And I just hope you know that maybe you pulling the wool over her eyes, but you're not pulling the wool over our eyes, okay? We see that you're scamming, okay? You're giving off scammer teas. You're giving off con artist teas. You're giving off, I'm surprised that you have not forced that girl to give a joint bank account tease, okay? Because you just give off, you want to control everything and you want to drain that lady dry, okay? And I'm just not understanding what the hell is your motive at this point. What is your motive at this point? Because it's not coming off genuine. It's coming out creepy and suspect and suspicious as fuck, okay? And then when she leaves the goddamn room, you know, talk about something. I want to do a gender reveal. I just hate his voice too. For a man that goddamn thick, I cannot, I mean, it's what God gave you, you know what I'm saying? But something about somebody that got a thick body, a tall body, a stocky body to have a small ass voice, that's whether it's male or female, depending on what it is. You know, what's the situation? It just bothers me. It just bothers me. Be like, what? And you got the nerve to be talking and acting the way that you acting, and I'm supposed to take you serious with a voice like that? Sir, you sound full of shit. I said, what? And then gonna ask that doctor, put her in an uncomfortable position, and you saw how slow she was to say yes. Is there a possibility that you could do a paternity test? This lady brought you out of prison into her home, surrounded you by her kids, put her kids in danger, put her sister in danger, okay? You know, basically chose you over her goddamn sister, and you got the fucking audacity to say you want a paternity test just because you didn't understand the reason why this lady wanted to push the wedding back? You out your goddamn mind. I said, Taylor, I hope you see this shit and I hope you say fuck you, okay, and let that man go, because he ain't worth it. He ain't worth it, ma'am. He ain't worth it. But then again, Taylor, you look like you probably still stay, but hey, I'm just saying. Moving on from that, Brittany and Ray, let's just get their little stuff out the way. Brittany, you are annoying as fuck. I'm just gonna tell you that. You are really annoying. Like, I be trying with you so bad. I be trying so hard with you. Like I said, you know, at one point you bothered me so bad. I just couldn't take it. But then you kind of eased up on it, and now you coming back to that, oh my God, I can't take it type of situation. Because why are you bothering this man? I don't give a fuck. Somebody said, well, the reason why she probably acting the way that she acting with him is because, you know, she found out that he was texting some people or texting someone. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you don't trust your man, you don't trust your spouse, why the fuck are you with them? Okay? Bitch, if you got to keep on doing all this shit, break up with the motherfucker. All right? Because ain't nobody, first of all, you doing all this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who you with? Who you with? Where were you? Where were you? And all this stuff. What time? What's that? Girl, that's going to push a bitch like me to go ahead and do what the hell you accusing me of. I'm not even going to sit here and play with you, and I'm not even going to sit here and lie, okay? I am the type of person, you keep on saying the same damn things to me and you keep on badgering me with it. It's just going to push me the fuck away and push me to something else. Whether it's something or someone, that's what it's going to do. But I'm going to back the fuck off of you. And then eventually I'm going to say, deuces, bitch, because I just can't take that shit. You know, Ray better than me, okay? Because ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. And I mean, she been doing this shit ever since he came out of prison. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, I see why he probably did the shit that he did. It ain't like he fucked the bitch, but he probably had emotional cheating. I don't know how far I went if he did. But at the same time, it's no excuse for what he did. But girl, you doing a lot. And Raven, why would you do that if you did that shit? You don't communicate with your woman and tell her to back the fuck down? If you had some issues and you felt some way, you ain't talked to her? Oh, no. So she asking what happened at the bachelor party. Was there strippers? Did you do this? He said, yeah, it was some strippers. No, I ain't touch them. They weren't there for me. I ain't gave them no money. I ain't do this. I ain't do that. I said, but you had that man with the bird chest all up on you at your little thing. Okay, girl. But anyway, she gonna lie and say she was finna go out with her friend, but she wound up going to a lawyer to talk about the prenup. Girl, I'm so tired of this goddamn prenup situation. Basically what the man said is, you know, even if they don't get a prenup, his restitution and shit is not gonna interfere with her. When they get married, whatever was accumulated before the marriage is to that person. So that restitution will be resting solely solely on Raymond. It can't pass down to the kids. It can't pass down to the wife. It can't pass down to no one but fucking Raymond. And I said, see, girl, all you had to do was Google that shit and you spent money to go do that. But okay, you know, y'all want to waste a lot of shit in these days. I guess y'all got money to spare. So, hey, it is what it is. You do what you got to do. Meanwhile, you know, she come home and she tell Ray what it is. You know, it was almost like he had a little attitude. He was pouting or whatever because he was sitting up in a room in the dark and all that stuff. He said, why you turn the light on? Come on, I got a headache. I got a hangover. And it was like, you know, she was being her annoying self, getting in front of the game and everything. And, you know, that's what he did. That's what she did early before she left. And I would have been like, girl, what? And then when she walked up out there and then turned the light out the whole time, I was like, bitch, you could have turned the light out. He said he had a hangover. His head hurt. And then I start to think, so you had a hangover and your head hurt or whatever. Why are you sitting here in front of this goddamn big ass TV with all this light up in your face? I said, Ray, shut up. Anyway, she wound up coming back and telling him what happened. And what it all boils down to, they not getting a prenup. Because she feels comfortable enough not to get the prenup. That's all that it is. Now they finna have like a little get together, whatever. I guess to see if everything gonna be cool with the family and everything. And, you know, how her daddy feel and all this stuff. Listen. I know we all about traditions, especially like a lot of black folks for sure. We're about traditions, you know. Because if y'all don't realize, a lot of us, we were brought here, our ancestors was brought here, and a lot of our ancestral cultures and stuff was taken away from us. And so therefore we don't have those, you know, cultural traditions that we'll have like over in Africa or whatever. So we made our own, you know, that was passed down and passed down and passed down. And you know, they be trying to do some shit. I don't know where I'm going with that. You know, I'm just trying to say, bitch, you trying to get the man's hand in marriage, you know, trying to get the blessings. Okay, but at the end of the day, I get that respect aspect of it, but I don't even feel like that ain't even got nothing to do with us and culture and shit. But you want to know what it was? I just got through watching earlier a Jazz Man's Blues. Don't talk about it because I'm gonna do a video on it because I got some things to say. Yeah, I feel some way, so I think that's probably why I put that shit up in there. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Brittany, if your father don't want to give his blessing, that should not stop you from marrying the person that you want to be with. Okay, you are a grown ass fucking woman. So fucking what if he say no? He ain't sleeping with him. He got his wife. You know. Anyway, moving on from that. Shawn, Sarah, and Destiny. Okay, listen. I don't want to see them no more. At least I don't want to see Destiny no more. Actually, you know what? I could give a take with them. Because right about now, it seems like everybody's in a good place for right now. What wound up happening is Destiny said that she not going to pursue Shawn no more. She going to just let that shit go or whatever. She said all of that only to go to a little makeshift baby shower, whatever the fuck it was, that was only consisting of her friend mama, and her her friend's son or whoever the hell he was, okay? And I mean, the little boy just was there because his mama was there. That's it. She dragged him along. That's what it felt like, okay? You know, she had the little pregnancy scare, and she just said she gonna focus on her people and herself, and you know, she trying to figure out what's going on with her and Jason. And then come the fuck to find out, you know, she was like, she was hemorrhaging and all this stuff. I said, y'all talking about all this stuff in front of this little boy. He don't understand what's going on, and he probably like, what the hell? Hemorrhaging and all this or whatever. You know, she said she was like 17 hours in the hospital and all that stuff the last time that she was in there that we saw. But at the same time, she wound up telling us that, you know, she's a high-risk pregnancy. So you are doing all of this shit and you are high risk. You're literally putting your baby on the line, and I hope CPS come and take this baby away just like they took all 5 of the other ones. And when I found out that maybe because I don't keep up with these people. I tell you, y'all don't have to send me no, please don't. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Some of these people, I just don't want to know what's the update. Unless I ask, don't send me none. Because most of these people get on my goddamn nerves. I'm just going to say that. But Destiny, bitch, I did not know this bitch had 5 other kids. And then they like, They look like teenagers, okay? Teenagers. There was some big kids in that photo. There weren't no little kids or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, you had 5 kids and she had 5 C-sections. And she said you supposed to only have like 3. And so, that's why her body been going through the same thing, the shit that she going through. And I'm just sitting here like, when she started naming off this one is with this one is with this one is with that one, this one is with my sister-in-law aunt and all this stuff, whatever, I'm sitting here like, so you mean to tell me you have 5 kids that we have not seen you try to interact with, and if we did, I surely forgot it because that's how much of a it was on here. And you out here acting a fool and you are embarrassing the fuck out of your kids by being on goddamn TV, trying to play con artists. And it's bad enough that the people, that the kids probably, if they know your kids or whatever, people know who you are. Girl, they bad enough that they probably gotta go, oh, your mama was up in jail. Look at what your mama doing. That is your mama. I'll be denying every goddamn thing. I don't know that bitch. I don't know that bitch, okay? That's an auntie. That's a cousin, okay? That ain't my mama. You know what I'm saying? I would deny, bitch, because you are embarrassing. And you just don't understand how embarrassing you are, okay? I just don't get it. If I had 5 fucking kids that I did not have custody over and, I wanted in my life and I cared about and I love, what I would not be out here doing is making a fool of myself on fucking TV trying to scam somebody and being dumb about it. She gonna call Shawn, tell him that she pregnant. Shawn dumbass gonna say, it ain't mine, is it? I said, now, sir. And then in the confession gonna say something. I mean, I'm good at math, and it's been 2 years, so if I do the calculation right, I know that baby ain't baby. We didn't say it was, okay? Now, Shawn, like, calm down. I said you got super sperm that could just shoot over there all across state lines and stuff. I said, calm down, Shawn. And what she called him about? She's still on this money tick. And she was like, I'm not done with you. You're going to get what's coming to you or whatever. And I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. You are so fucking dumb. Who came up with this storyline for Destiny? And why is it that nobody is telling her this ain't going to work? Nobody in production, I guess production said we don't want to break the 4th wall, but bitch, if y'all gave her this storyline, y'all done already fucked it up. Because now y'all got this dumb bitch on here looking even dumber than she is. Okay, like, what money do he owe you? He is not married to you, so therefore you're not obligated to shit of his, okay? Y'all are not in a fucking relationship. There was no fucking contract written and signed and witnessed and notarized saying that he owed you and was going to give you this money regardless of what we're doing, okay? So let that shit go. Go get your ass a fucking real job. Go hook up with your fucking husband / baby daddy and get the money from him instead of trying to let another man take care of your fucking shit. I said, girl, are you fucking crazy? And then Shawn hung up on her ass. Now, see, Shawn, let me tell you something. Kelly wound up calling him on FaceTime or whatever. Their relationship seems to be, ever since the wedding, everybody seems to be in a better place. Some people, which I was very disheartened to see, because what you're not going to do is come at a child, because regardless of how old, the fact that Gracie is 18 years old, she is still a child. And you can see that she is an emotionally damaged child who went through the trauma of having a neglectful childhood because she was abandoned basically by a deadbeat dad. And if you ain't never been through that shit, for you to sit here and say, oh, she should suck it up. She shouldn't be up here acting the way that she acting or whatever just because of this or whatever. Do you know that any small thing can trigger a person when you go through trauma, when you go through hurt, when you go through pain? So for y'all to be so fucking, and I'm the most insensitive bitch in the world, okay? But in that moment, for y'all to be so fucking insensitive like that and say, oh, she needs to grow up, she shouldn't be acting like that. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody how they supposed to respond to trauma in their life? Oh, your childhood was perfect. Oh, you gonna act okay? That's fine. But everybody has different ways to handle things. It was sprung upon her, and this whole thing was fucking just thrown at her. I'm not mad at her for reacting the way that she reacted because, bitch, I probably would have felt the same way. Like, oh, so you finna play daddy to this little motherfucker and you ain't played daddy to me? And you had all the prime fucking opportunity. That childhood fucking trauma fucking stays with a person. And if they're not getting help for it, yes, anything can be a fucking trigger. Okay? And it needed to be said. Shawn needed to see that. Needed to see the way that his ass and his fucking actions affected and affects his kids. Because now we get him saying that he wants to do better. Now, whether or not he's going to do that, we actually see him saying it, though. That's a step. I give that bitch that. That's all I can give. Because he was on the phone with Kelly. I said, y'all some insensitive bitches. God damn. Now, I know I can be, but shit. Even I had a little fuck. And I said, Kelly, what the fuck you calling him for? Girl, she said, just to let him know that Gracie might want to come out there and visit or whatever. And I said, all right, see, and this was the step to the right. See where they're at now? All of this led to Gracie feeling a little bit more comfortable now to try to, work on their relationship. And if Gracie can't come out, he want to go out there and see them. Okay? Fine, and they had an actually good conversation. I was really surprised. I said, Kelly, what's going on? You must have got you son that day. That's why you all calm and shit. But he told her about Destiny, and she was like, see, that's what the fuck happens when you go out here and you're giving money to everybody and all this shit or whatever. And I said, yeah. She ain't feel no sympathy for him. Because that's what it is. She told him that. She been telling him that from the beginning, but he just didn't want to hear that shit. And now it's coming to bite him in the ass. And let me just tell you this. He better be glad that Sarah is in. The fact that Sarah has to be in charge of his finances because, he just be spending the shit and he keep on proving it because he want to take the people out at the job on spending lunch dates and shit like that. Sarah said, hell no, we got a baby coming here. What you talking about? She said, listen, if I ain't controlled the goddamn money, we would have been homeless. And I honestly believe that. Because y'all saw how frivolous he was with the money when he was giving it to Destiny. That's why his kids couldn't get none. Because he was giving it all to her. Baby, what the fuck is this on my stomach? When did I scratch myself? Oh my God, even like Wolverine just said, shh. Across my goddamn stomach. No wonder why I was feeling little twinges and shit in pain. Oh, well. Fat ass. Anyway, y'all, I lost a few pounds. I just had to throw that in there because I said fat ass, but bitch, I lost a few pounds. I said, yeah. Anyway, some of my clothes feeling a little bit looser. I said, oh, I'm on the right track because I felt the way. And y'all, listen, the arthritis in my goddamn knees. I don't know if I told y'all this. I do have arthritis in my knees because they were injured. I injured my left knee in a car accident. And I fractured the bone right underneath my right knee. And because of that, if you ever fracture or injure yourself or have an injury in those areas, you're going to develop, there's a possibility that you're going to develop arthritis. And that's exactly what I did. And these bitches been acting up. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The shit been acting up for the past month. Ever since I moved. I just said, oh my God, what is going on? I don't know if it's because of the trauma. I don't know. Moving. And then I moved closer. Like, I'm literally by the lake, okay? I'm by Lake Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that area. So, it's going to be a little bit colder and all this stuff over here. I don't know if that got anything to do with it. But, bitch, if it keep on going, I'm going to have to go back to the fucking ortho. Be like, bitch, give me a cortisone steroid shot or some shit. I ain't never had one, but my mom had one. Because, she had a similar situation. I said, bitch, I feel like my body raggedy because of your ass. But anyway, moving on from that, I just had to put that up in there. Little positivity. It be feeling good because sometimes you be feeling bad about yourself and then you get that one little thing that make you feel real good. I be like, yeah, bitch. Okay. But anyway, Shawn, call the fucking cops, bitch. That's all you need to do to get Destiny out your goddamn head. Or fucking just block her every time she fucking call. Even if you answer the phone, block that bitch afterwards, okay? He said curiosity got the cat. Bitch, it wouldn't be me. If I don't know who the fuck the number is, I'm not answering. If you don't leave a fucking voicemail, I'm not calling back. So there's that, okay? I said, Shawn, you want to get her out your hair for real, for real? Call the fucking cops. And then have them subpoena WeTV for this goddamn footage, okay? Okay? Because she self-incriminated herself, bitch. Anyway, moving on from that. Deontay and fucking Lindsay. Woo! Girl, a fucking mess. I said, what in the Tyler Perry show is going on right about now with Deontay and Lindsay? Okay, it's giving very much theatrics. It's giving very much dramatics. Baby, Deontay fucked them people shit up and then gonna start cleaning stuff up. Girl, I ain't finna throw nothing down on the floor and pick it back up. Fuck them letters, bitch. You, okay? That would have been what I would, okay? Girl, Lindsay got up and she left and she was like, she get on the phone. She's like, come and get me. I'm up here to okay? Because he up here acting crazy and he throwing stuff at me, throwing some goddamn letters and all that stuff. What, you want me to get arrested? You know I got warrants on me. I said, now why you do what you do to him? You play with him, and so if you was to get fucking arrested, that's on you. I would have said 1 point for goddamn Deontay, justice a little bit, because Lindsay, you know you full of shit. You knew that boy was so in love. Let me not say boy, because you know it's just a race. They in Mississippi, in this goddamn town in Mississippi that I ain't never heard of, and it sound like a little small ass town. And Deontay, I feel like you was saved, okay? I feel like you was saved because I don't feel like you needed to be down there, okay? I don't feel like your black ass needed to be down there, all right? And I felt like some shit probably would have popped off in the Jim Crow South, okay? That's what I felt like would have fucking happened, bitch. All right, I said leave this lady alone and come and get you back. Get with somebody. If you gonna get with somebody, a little white person, a little white thing, a little white thingy thing, that's fine or whatever. I ain't got no problem with it. But baby, get up north. Even though they could be a little, you know, touchy, get with somebody by your house, okay? Because what the fuck is you going all the way in the deep south to do some shit like this, and then y'all finna get into a fucking fight, and bitch, they gonna put your ass in jail for real, for real. They probably gonna take, Sir, not a lot of things have changed since the 1900s. Okay, like, stop it, sir. I said, you out here destroying these people's stuff. I said, yeah, you better pick that shit up. You better pick that shit up, okay? The chair. I ain't talking about them goddamn letters. Fuck them letters, okay? I would have pissed on it. No. That's too much. That's too much. But she get on the phone. Yeah, and he up here talk to her friend. He up here acting all this way and all this and woo and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here like, okay, but you played him. And then when they put up there that she's only been out of prison for 3 weeks, all of this broke down in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You mean to tell me, Lindsay, you couldn't hold in there for a month? You couldn't hold in there for 6 months? You never gave that relationship a chance. And I don't care if he was calling you or texting you back to back. All you had to simply say was, could you please lessen that? All you had to simply do was communicate with the man. That's it. And tell him your boundaries. And that was it. And it is very clear that you did not do that because you did not want to do that because you was really not up in this relationship to be in a real relationship. You was just bad in time for a fucking storyline because we all knew as soon as we saw Blaine come out there that you motherfuckers was gonna fuck around, okay? If you haven't already fucked around before. I know what you said on the camera about, you know, y'all past history and how that wouldn't look and all that shit if you would have did something like that with somebody that you was selling to. But baby, you ain't putting shit past me. The way that man acting towards you, girl, please. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. He interfering. He been interfering or whatever. And I mean, why you put us through all this when that's who you wanted to be with in the first place? You felt like, it felt very fetishy. I don't know why, but I just got this feeling like she just wanted to try a black man for a second. She tried her old man. She done tried this man. Now let me try a black man. Okay, that's what it felt like a little bit with Lindsay. Like it was a fascination with him. That's what it was, you know. And then she didn't have her feel of it, and now she over it. And so she want to go back to what she known for, or what's familiar to her, a Blaine, okay? And then he was like, just tell me this, you with Blaine? Yeah, so I'm about to be with Blaine. That's what it is. He about to come pick me up right now anyway. And he was like, that's all I want to know. He gets on the phone and he talked to Derek. He was like, fuck this shit, man. And everything that I was feeling, I just knew what's going on. And she confirmed that she with that bitch, Blaine and all that stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, I felt bad for him. On the one hand, I want to 100% be like, Deontay, you brought this shit on yourself because this is the third time you done been through this shit. We told you this. Get the fuck out of the prison system. You want, bitch, why do you want to play up in the prison so bad? You want to play up in the prison without being in prison. And that's exactly what you're doing. Let that prison shit go. I don't understand. And so you get upset. It's like you wanna feel bad for him, but you brought this shit on yourself. You see how she was before. You've been through this shit. And why would you go that route again? You like constant heartbreak and crying on the phone talking about something. Love ain't here no more. I don't want to be in love with no more because I just feel like it ain't for me and all that shit. You know, and I had a similar situation, excuse me, as Deontay, when you know something is going on and you're just waiting for that person to tell you the truth. Because it's like, I know I'm not crazy. And they'll lie to your face, even if you ask, even if you present some proof or whatever. And they'll make it seem as if you're crazy because, no, that's not me. That's not us. That's not nothing. No. And I'm just sitting here like, but I know. And I felt Deontay in that instant. But at the same time, baby, you brought this on yourself because we told you not to do this. Your mama told you not to do this. Everybody told you not to do this. But you decided to do this. So now you looking a fool. And then when Blaine pulled up, Deontay is in his car, and this is the scene that pissed me the fuck off. I know somebody gonna be like, why you keep on bringing up race? Because it has to be said. It has to be said. Because I'm not stupid. We're not gonna turn a blind eye to shit. And it just didn't look right, and it just didn't feel right. You have Blaine asking Lindsay, so you done with him? And she said, yeah. And he was like, all right, cool. Deontay did absolutely nothing to Blaine this whole time. Never really said anything to him. Never even gave him fever like that for him to have a reason to want to go over and attack him and to say anything to him. He took it upon himself to go to Deontay's car while he's sitting in the car minding his business. Blaine gonna say, so what's up? Deontay simply said, man, I ain't trying to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. It ain't nothing. It is what it is. You keep antagonizing and trying to provoke this man to get up out this car and to fuck your ass up. And to be honest, Deontay looked a little off. But for some reason, I feel like Deontay got a couple of hands on him. He probably would have got a couple of licks in and probably would have fucked Blaine up just a little bit. Blaine probably would have got a lick in too. But I feel like something in my spirit just says, because them be the ones that look like they can't fight. Them be the ones that can and can't a little bit, you know? And I just said, why are you coming over here to this, you old fucking white man coming over here to this black man? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm going to put it out there just like that. You coming over there to that man like that doing what? You provoking him over a bitch? Over this what, girl? And you know what? Again, I just got through watching A Jazz Man's Blues. And there was a whole bunch of racist shit, okay? I'm just saying. But at the same time, it just didn't feel right in this small fucking town in Mississippi. And you gonna come over there trying to provoke this man to fucking fight you? And then for Lindsay to come over there and to push Deontay and to play fucking victim and to put the blame on Deontay and say, why the fuck you trying to do this? You know I got warrants. You trying to get me locked up? I said, excuse the fuck out of me. Deontay didn't do shit. Blaine was the one that came over there and started this shit. Blaine was the one trying to fight him. So why the fuck are you blaming Deontay? And I said, see, ain't nobody got time for this shit right here. I said, Deontay, get your ass up in the fucking car. Don't go to the goddamn Airbnb or wherever the fuck it is that you staying at. Go ahead and go home. That's just what you need to do. I said, Blaine, you Deontay did say on the phone, yeah, he up there with that crackhead. With that fucking crackhead. I mean, yeah. I said, oh, no, just a fucking mess. I said, Deontay, quit dealing with these motherfuckers, okay? Trash. Pure fucking square-jawed ass trash. That's what she is. And you want to know who else is trash? Goddamn Brown. Brown out here fucking around. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Brown and her friends are trash. And they all talk similar. Especially that Tara girl. For you to go and you to tell your friend the fucking narrative that Chaz is out here possibly fucking around on you and talking about you or whatever, communicating with Tiny as if he trying to get something doing with her, instead of the fact that she reached out to him to tell your business. And how does that equate to him trying to talk to other women? You're the one that's out here on a whole escorting website fucking around with your friend. Allegedly, that's what they got it shown. Because, you know, he done pulled up your whole thing and you doing double teams with you're fucking with your friend. And people leaving reviews and shit. And then we see the place where y'all probably doing this shit at in Tyra's house. And Tyra keep on making this thing. See, Tyra and them friends, they was not here for Chaz in the first place. Okay? They was not here for him in the first place. They was trying to get her to stay in Portland or whatever, so that she could still be the same person that she was. Okay, they not trying to. And this is what happens when you choose fucked up friends. Okay, people can come into your life and they want to be there or whatever, and then some of them just want to be there to bring you fucking down. Those friends, quote unquote, those are not real fucking friends that she has. Those are fucking people that just want to keep her down in the bottom. They want to keep her down in the bottom, keep her low. They saw the fact that she had an opportunity to get out of that shit and to elevate and probably do better. If she would have went with Chaz, ain't no telling what she could have did. If she actually really loved him, she could have did better. She could have got her life on the fucking right track. They didn't want that to happen. So it's let's throw any and everything into her dumb brain because she's still on that shit. Don't give a fuck. Mama doing something. Mama doing something, okay? They all talk like this. And I was just like, I don't know. Like, I'm just sitting here like, yeah, y'all on something. Because Tyra sound the same way, but just a deeper tone, okay? I said the same slurry type of talk, deeper tone, and you just want that lady to stay there and to be held down. That's it. And then you introduce it. It just so happens that YOLO gets out of jail and YOLO is staying at Tara's house. And then when we see YOLO, I said, what the fuck is this? This what got your pussy moist? I'm sorry to say it like that, but baby, this what? I don't. So you gonna get this man a chance? I said, you know what? I don't even care to talk about it right now because it was just, I felt bad for Chaz in that moment because now we clearly see, even though we already knew it was being he was being played in the beginning, we clearly see it now. And it's just really fucked up the way that people out here in this world be taking advantage of other people, like sweet, naive people. I don't know if Chaz a sweet person. We do know that he a naive person. We do know that all he really want is to be in love. And I can't really feel bad for him because it's like, come on, Chaz, open up your eyes. There was so many fucking red flags, okay? This lady didn't even want to fucking touch you when she got out. This lady didn't even want to fucking kiss you. This lady didn't even want you to have sex with her. Sex with her, and y'all were married. It was every excuse in the books. And you want to know what? I guaranteed you that night, them two had sex, Yola and fucking Brown. I guaranteed you that. Now you want to use this little excuse, which I feel like she fucking played him and set up herself to get him out the picture. And he texted her and all this shit. I said, Chaz, take your ass home. Fuck this dirty bitch. Take your ass home. Okay? You can fucking do better. If anything, she gonna bring your ass fucking down. Okay? Don't go down to the fucking gutter with that trash. Okay? Let that shit sweep down into the fucking sewer where it belongs. With the sewer rats that she got around her. Moving on from that. Bitch, I'm just mad at people these days. Like, on this show. Like, come on, you really out here playing motherfuckers like, these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. These motherfuckers ain't bitch. I don't know where I came up, but it came up. Now that bitch, no, I'm not gonna do that. Let me scratch that off the record. Leave that bitch alone, okay? Leave her alone, Chaz. Go fucking home. Go fucking home. And Amber and Puppy. Amber gets a phone call from Puppy, and they ain't heard from each other since this whole situation went down. And Amber was like, so why you calling me? She was like, because I need you to come over. Come on, we need to talk and all this stuff. I ain't heard from you ever since. I said, won't Puppy be mad at her? And that's what Amber should be calling her. Whatever's coming. That's the way Puppy made it seem. I need Puppy to get up out that situation. Puppy is not happy. Puppy is depressed as fuck. Puppy is sad. It ain't no telling what Puppy gonna do. And in the situation that she is in, I am surprised, that she has not relapsed on this show yet that they're showing us. Because how much more can you take? Amber really does go over there. She being a friend, they do have a little conversation about everything that went down. Puppy wound up having a miscarriage. She said she felt bad because she had went to the abortion clinic to see about an abortion, but then she didn't do it. And then after that, that's when she miscarried. And she has no real support. Eric was just like, okay, whatever, and he got things to do. That's why he wasn't there. I said, wow. I'm not even surprised, actually. Let me not say wow. I'm not even fucking surprised, because that's just, it's very much on par for him. It's very much on par for him. He did not want that kid. He don't really want Puppy. If anything, he just want to control her. He don't love Puppy the way that, she loves him. He still wants his ex-wife. You can't tell me no different. The only person that Puppy really do have in her life, as much as she could possibly put her in, a little bit of dangerous situation, is Amber. But see, Amber is trying to have her back and trying to get that bitch out of that situation, but you can't make nobody move what they don't want to move. This man is showing you all the fucking signs that he don't give a shit about you. You just fucking miscarried, and he gone. He should be there fucking making sure you're okay. I don't give a fuck if my woman was to miscarry. I'm taking some time off for her. I'm taking time off for her. That's just what it is. I'm not the one that's miscarrying it, because I'm not going to be the one carrying the baby or whatever. But maybe that's because that's a womanly instinct in me. But I'm going to take time off for her and make sure, and I'm going to cater to her even more than I already have been. I'm going to make sure she's okay. I'm going to make sure that she can cry on me when she needs to cry on me. Baby, we can cry the fuck together. I'm going to make sure she got the medication that she needs. I'm going to make sure that, she ain't got to get up and lift the fucking finger for nothing. I'm there to fucking serve you at this point, because your body just went through such a traumatic situation. And you probably grown to love this baby already, even though it was not, I said, Puppy. I felt bad a little bit, just a little bit. And Amber went back and told TC what was going on. First of all, TC didn't really want to know, but then he wanted to know. That's me. I don't want to know nothing about this shit, but what happened? But, girl, TC was like, she ain't need to have no abortion. I said, excuse me? And then Amber goes into saying how, he got his views on certain things. And I said, oh, so he a pro-lifer type of motherfuckers. And at that moment, I said, is he? I was like, because then he said, because Amber was like, she had an abortion too because she wasn't ready for it. And as soon as after she got that abortion, she fucked around and went to jail. She don't want no kid being passed to the system and passed off to this person. Understandable. She's like, but I'm in a situation now, like, if me and you was to fuck around and have a kid right now, get pregnant, I'd be cool with it. TC said up in that confessional, I'm almost 40. I don't want no kids right now. My kids are all grown, but if we was to have a kid, she'll just have a kid. I said, oh, so you really are. Okay. Cool. Moving on from that. Everybody, to each his own. To each his own. I'm pro-choice. Very much so. You do whatever the hell it is that you want to do with your body, because I can't dictate that shit for you. Who the hell am I? Okay? And who the hell am I to get mad that you want to do this or do that? It ain't affecting me none, okay? The fucking world is overpopulated as it is already. Y'all motherfuckers get pissed off that motherfuckers want to... Girl, anyway, this whole situation with fucking Kevin, now let me tell you something, bitch. Kevin had me so pissed off last week, bitch. Fuck that man, okay? Fuck that little munchkin, okay? Fuck that. Ooh. We're not gonna do this again. We're not gonna do this again. He up here confused as to why Tiffany ain't been talking to him. It's been 3-4 days and she ain't respond to him. She ain't calling him. She just been ghosting him. He go over there to his friend. Now, Kevin is almost 40 years old. So I'm going to assume that his friend is almost 40 years old or 40 or whatever. And the way that they were talking about these women, oh, these chicks and these bitches, and, you know, this chick ain't this and this chick ain't that, and, you know, Tiffany, she ain't all that or whatever. She just this and all this. I'm sitting here like, y'all are almost 40 or in your 40s, and you're talking about these women like you're 15. That's how elementary the goddamn conversation was. And you're putting all the blame on the women instead of this bitch right here. This ratatouille rat-faced motherfucker right here. He don't know what he did. He said, well, let me call up her friend. Let me get in contact with her friend, Kayla. You know, this bitch. Okay? And I'm sitting here, why you keep calling this lady a bitch? That girl didn't do shit to you. And I said, Tiffany, you got a friend named Kayla too? Oh, okay. So he texted her and all that stuff, and they said, let's meet. So he driving in the car. He was like, you know, kind of meet up with this stupid bitch. I said, what the fuck? It's almost as if Kevin do this shit to make himself seem like he cool. Okay? Like he that cool dude. He trying to be so cool and present himself so lax and so cool on TV. And baby, what you don't realize is you're coming off lame and whack as fuck. I just want you to know that. Because to be honest, you're not really pulling bad bitches. From what we see, them motherfuckers average as shit. And you below average, to be honest. So I guess they bad bitches in your eyes. Because, I mean, I done seen a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. But, you know, no shade but shade. You know, and I'm giving all the fucking shade. Because, Kevin, I feel like your ass probably be around saying the N-word just along with Kayla. I feel like you give that vibe. I feel like you do. And that's doubly why I don't fuck with your ass either. Moving on from that, they meet up, him and a friend, and she said basically, you acting like you don't know what you fucking did sending that video. I ain't know about no video. And to be honest, he probably don't know about the video because Kayla most likely deleted it. And I said, bitch, you know Kayla was up in there. You know she 9 out of 10 got your password, or you deliberately left that phone open because you knew that bitch was messy as fuck. But at the same time, I'm sitting here like, look into your deleted folder. Unless Kayla was smart enough to delete the video and then go into the deleted folder and delete all of that shit, it's still there. So go see what she sent. Okay, like, come on. Anyway, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about them. Oh, she ain't done. I said, Kevin, what are you really offering? What really are you offering? You don't offer nothing. Obviously, the dick ain't enough to fucking stay. Only one dumb bitch is out here crooning over your fucking dick, and that's because she young and stupid. Anyway, moving on for that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. That was Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup. Baby, we finna get Marcelina and Brittany next week. Girl, end this goddamn saga between them. End it, bitch. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.